Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be war number 8 of season 41. We've got some pretty common bands here with Torch, Scorpion, and Hercules once again, and we're going up against SGA-1, and this is going to be the first time that I'm bringing Warlock to war. I'm seeing a repeat performance from Overseer, who is really shaping up to be one of my top attackers this season. One Carl fight and then one Warlock fight as well. So it is on the shorter end, and I am a little late getting this out, but I will catch up eventually. So they did a good path split here on path 2. This is my first time taking path 2, but there was no way that I think it was a Wong or something on the first fight, so there was no way that you would be able to take both whoever the Mystic was there and Terrax with the same champion. So that's why we did split the path, and I'm going to be coming in to do this and then the node 20 Ebony Maw. And honestly, Ebony Maw is one of the best matchups for Overseer, and Terrax is one of the best matchups for Absorbing Man. So it's almost like there is no node here when we're going up against this Terrax, as I'm just doing various things, checking boost. I'm, taking all 4 of my fights at once here, so I just kind of want to make sure everything is set and ready to go, make sure that the magma is working. And you did see me take this in the very last war. This one's not going to go as fast because I forgot to do medium, light, medium once I started building my morph charges. But the idea is the same, that we take some blocked hits, give him some of the flourish buffs from Planetary Endurance, make sure we don't accidentally get heavied. That would be a way to have this go south. And right here, I should have started doing medium, light, medium to get the vulnerabilities, and I honestly just forgot. We threw one of them there, and the special 2 is pretty much enough to kill him. If that didn't, then one more hit will. So unfortunately, that was slower than the 17-second one we had the other day, but 24 seconds is not bad for a Terrax. There might be something to this Carl character. There might be something to him, considering there's usually about 4 of them sent on the map, including just for these single Terrax fights or various hazard shift fights and all that. So anyway, this one is Strike Counter, which a Maw who is gaining passive furies because you're not keeping track of Strike Counter is a very scary Maw, even if you are using Overseer. So I do throw on Advanced Power Boost because Indestructible doesn't really help you against Maw. However, I forgot that the Advanced Power Boost doesn't really do that much because of the way he deals with power gain. And we're just doing medium, light, light, and then medium, light, and then one more medium, light, and then we throw our special just to stay on top of Strike Counter. He's not a mini boss or anything. We do a light attack, we heavy. So that was the first time that we were able to get rid of his little thing that you turn off with the heavy, which I can't think of the name of right now. I did practice a little bit if it was an emergency, how to punish the heavy from his heavy, but it's a lot trickier than getting the spacing right off of the special 1. So we really haven't seen his concentration or whatever it's called get above 14. And at this point, he's almost dead. I decided to not ever try to parry or re-parry because with masochism, it can get confusing as to whether your parry is going to stick. And then I would just be feeding him potential regen buffs that could get through even though I had neutralized. So I basically played him as if he was a stun immune champ and just baited the special 1s and worked on that heavy punish that you've probably seen some other top tier players like BMcG and Vega have done that a lot. So that's really the best way to punish him with a heavy with Overseer is to bait the special 1. And he just doesn't have a lot of health and he doesn't have a lot of physical resistance or anything, so it was good. Now this Warlock versus Havok, this is path 4. He can go unblockable, and we are a rank 3 and he is a rank 4. So there's definitely going to be some chip damage from just block damage. I don't have an awakened Warlock, so we don't get the benefit of that extra degen, but there is a line of text in Havok's abilities, in Warlock's abilities, that if they throw a non-contact hit at you into your block, they will power drain. And Havok has a line in his description that says when he gets power drained, he loses some of his plasma, which is basically the only way that he's going to put plasma debuffs on me is if his little plasma passives go up and up and up. So the strategy with Warlock is to just take lots of mediums, which are non-contact hits, into block, and we're just using power back boost and throwing special 2s. And there we actually did crit a lot, and we got pretty high on the number of plasma that we had, but fortunately the power drain did take care of them. We just don't want those plasmas along with the armor break and heal block to start stacking up, and then it becomes unblockable Havok. I did practice as if it was an unblockable Havok because I probably could have still won the fight that way. It just makes it a lot less safe. So Warlock is a great counter there because of that line of text about the blocked hits on non-contact, and we go from there. And now this fight ended up being the scariest one that I had to do. It is a pretty meta placement right now, as OG Scarlet Witch does have the planetary endurance tactic. So, you know, she will be getting power gain. She will almost undoubtedly go unblockable in this fight because you start off with a heal block and she just needs to land 2 debuffs, which, you know, if you've ever fought her, you're going to get them on you one way or another. And then she just becomes permanently unblockable. So we are a tank, and there we go. We got a heal block, we got a weakness, we got another heal block, so she's going to be unblockable for the rest of the fight. And, you know, it is just Scarlet Witch, like animations that we've been fighting since 2015, right? But it's still pretty scary, man, because if she hits you and she starts critting, she can like steal your power, she can go red, she can get a massive fury, she can regen. I mean, there's just things, right? So we already got hit once because I was just kind of getting nervous by this character just like unblockable at me in the middle of high tier war, right? We don't like that. Her special 1 can catch you if you're not careful. And, you know, I'm just trying to create openings, hitting her block. And just knowing that like Mystic Dispersion is pushing her. So we do get into cosmic mode here. And we need to find a way to do some damage, get some openings. I'm not doing any risky intercepts yet. And let's see, there we get caught on a dash back. So now the indestructible is done. We need to get some openings. Our entire cosmic mode is just completely wasted. There she crits and she just keeps hitting us, man. Just keeps hitting us. She got a fury and a cruelty. So if she threw a special, that would have definitely hurt. But we did gain some power from getting hit. We've lost our cosmic mode, so this is a very sloppy fight. But, you know, Overseer has a lot of health. And I think we're going to be okay here if we just stop getting hit and stuff. Again, Overseer, tanky lad, boosted appropriately. The good thing about getting hit is it gives us power, which we can then use to throw specials. So yeah, that was not a pretty fight, but we got it down. And I do get to take that fight in the next war, and it went much smoother just from being more comfortable with it. So anyway, we did win this war, which gave us a 5-3 record for the season and put us in 10th place overall, which is top 10. Obviously, that's a different bracket of rewards. That's kind of a dumb thing to say. We got 10th and we were in top 10, but you know what I'm saying. It's a different bracket, and hopefully we can stay there. Things are looking pretty good. The Alliance is playing pretty well. And yeah, we just have, well, I know the result of the next war, but that video is coming out soon. And we'll go from there. So another Overseer war. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my first use of Warlock as well. And I will catch you in the next one.